Hey folks, Jonathan here. Okay, this video, wanted to tell you what I'm doing here. First off, this is our Taylor Ironworks engine. This was the one my wife bought me for a present. We're just about ready to start degreasing and pressure washing. Most stuff's cleaned up, and we're going to do that, and then we're going to start getting some rusty metal primer on it, and hopefully we can get that done within the next few days. And I have officially gotten my big 600 CFM compressor working. There's some air hose. I've done a lot of video, but I lost about all of it because of this the camera situation. I was actually carrying a piece for the sawmill that I'm building on the skid steer, and it flipped off and come off, and it crushed my camera while the camera was sitting somewhere, not on the ground, but sitting somewhere. I didn't even know it crushed it. So we got ready to film, I opened it up and it was just smashed. I mean, just wasn't worth doing anything with. So I decided to go with the GoPro Hero 7, and it kept formatting the disc. So when I started videoing, I had 26 minutes left. When I got through videoing, I had 47 minutes left. So it just kept erasing everything out of the video, and everything I'd already had on there. So I lost a lot of video. I went and hauled some trucks and bought a couple trucks and some steel, and I just, you know, lost all of it. So I went and bought another camera. I don't know what's going on with this system of you know, what used to be capitalism, but they don't have any new model or new cameras at Walmart. This camera that I bought is just like the first one I bought. So when I turned the camera on, the date was 2015. So this camera I bought brand new from Walmart is 6 years old. Well, it's probably older than that, but it had been sitting for 6 years. So anyway, we're going to try just to run this a little bit on air. We're still planning to run steam. I do have a lot of oilers for it. I have got to come up with a hydraulic lubricator or pressure lubricator. They're pretty expensive, so I'm hoping I can find one at a deal. Because they're wanting, you know, $250, $300 a piece for them on eBay. So we're going to continue to look until I can find something. A couple people ask about what was cut off here. Now, what was cut off there was gates. I'm sure where they poured this engine, and you're going to see that a lot on cast iron on engines. The thing is they're not going to clean them off that good, especially these Southern engines. For some reason, you know, the castings are pretty rough. They didn't care a whole lot, I don't guess. And as you can see, that single mark and single mark and double and double. Someone has marked this beforehand. Now, I loosened all these up and actually picked up on them and shined the light in there, and I was able to see the bearings, and you know, there was no rust inside or anything. I mean, it wasn't that bad. This thing sit inside up until 84, and then it was covered, and he kept it covered pretty good. We're going to keep cleaning on it, and then try to get some paint on it. Like I said, we should have it running hopefully within the next few days. Now, I went and secured a deal on another steam engine, and I don't know, I know that I don't need another one. Of course I wanted another one, but it's another stationary big engine with a generator, and I figured it this way, if nothing else, I'll pickle it. In other words, I'll get it, I'll secure it, get it here and put it up and save it for later or for somebody else or something like that, because I'm afraid it's going to get the wrong hands and get scrapped, and I don't want that to happen. And so we've come to an agreement on it. I'm going to have to do some dealing with Scott. I need to get him to do some hauling. It's probably going to be 2 loads. It's somewhere, I think the best that I can tell is about 52 to 53,000 pounds. The engine with the flywheel and the generator and everything all together. And for size wise, and I don't want him to be overweight, that his trailer weighs 24,000 by itself. So, you know, I don't know if we'll be able to haul the entire engine in one load, or if we'll end up having to split it up between 2 loads. I don't have a problem with that. It don't matter either way to me. You know, being safe is the important part. Weight tickets are no fun, so we don't want any overweight tickets. So anyway, that's the deal with that. I'm going to go ahead and show you the video of going and looking at it, and hopefully we can have this thing rolling here real soon. Working on building a sawmill. I'm a good ways on it. I've been filming. I haven't put any on because, like I said before, a bunch of the videos done and get way ahead on the project before I put anything on there, and we're moving right along on it. So should have it up and running here shortly, and then we'll be getting it finished up and done, and then hopefully back on getting this running and working on the roadster pickup. We've cleaned off some on it, trying to get it ready to get started on too. And I've jumped around between a couple things, just waiting for parts and, you know, getting the camera and just one thing after the other. And so I'll do another video on the trucks that I picked up. There are 50 Chevrolets, 51, you know, 47 to 54, I guess what they are. I think they're a little early though, 47 to probably 51, 52. I had videos of winching them out, getting them, towing 3 of them. One of them I towed for a friend of mine, the other 2 I bought myself. But of course I lost all that video, so I'll end up just videoing the trucks, and I'll show you what they look like. And but anyway, here's the video of me and my wife going to look at the Harrisburg, built in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and it is a 18-inch bore and a 22-inch stroke. So it's got a bigger bore than either one of my other engines, and it's got a 22-inch stroke where my Bates has got a 36. So shorter stroke, bigger bore. All right, appreciate everybody watching, and here it comes. That's it.
So you got a record business?
Yes, sir.
Buddy of mine, you probably know it's going to come by all the signs up here on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy of mine got a garage.
Okay. Harrisburg.
That's right, they used to sell records.
Okay.
Cover for that, it's sitting right back here.
Okay. So you think the generator was heavier than the engine, huh?
It's mine close.
Yeah. Now, how did you haul it with the generator, the flywheel, everything all together, and the crankshaft? Okay, so it was all one piece.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that flywheel's got to be heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the generator and flywheel is one piece, and the crank through there.
Okay.
In fact, I have an idea it's probably heavier than the engine.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So you'd have to come in and lift this out first, of course.
Yeah.
So we'd need a record for it either way. Just need to collect all the parts up.
The only thing that I do not have that was with it, there was an old big electrical control panel.
Yeah.
Here. And there's some thieves broke in the building over yonder and stole a forklift, went down to my building and loaded that thing up. And I don't have that.
200 RPM. So my engine runs at 85 RPM, the big one. So did you have the tag for the engine itself, or was it missing? I seen it placed on the side.
I think it was missing. We did not get it.
So you don't know what the bore and stroke was?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Sure do not.
I see the bearings there for the
They said somebody stole the tag off of it before they got
Yeah, they're bad about that.
plant. Down there there was a flat pulley. About probably 6 foot in diameter, 5 foot.
Uh-huh.
It was with it somewhere. I was trying to remember. It might tail end. It might have been down on the tail end of that. I'm not
Okay. A big flat pulley?
sure. Yeah.
Okay, and you still have it?
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
it sitting down here in the shed at the house.
Okay.
You probably about like my wife, you don't have this much interest in all of it.
Hey, she bought me a steam engine for her 30th anniversary.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that Taylor Ironworks,
Yeah.
and so, yeah, she knows I enjoy them, you know.
Well, it's good, but they enjoy it.
Honey, if I can get you to cut firewood and keep the boiler stoked, we wouldn't have to buy no more power.
You might have to get you a new chainsaw. Yeah, there's a little wild strawberries. That's the rod, man.
So this is this guy's view from his yard. Huh, can you believe it? Beautiful, man.